Yeah, with the old head coach of the Giants and the new head coach of the Austrian national team, Rick Rhoades. How do you feel as an Austrian head coach of the Austrian national team?
Well, it's a great honor, obviously. Not many people get a chance to be a head coach of a national team, and I'm very appreciative of the opportunity. It's a big challenge. Coach Bensdorfer did a great job of laying a great foundation, and we'll try to build on it and try to be successful.
What do you think is the main difference between coaching a club team, and a national team? It's not usual in America to have a national team, actually.
No, actually, it's very unusual, especially in the sport of football. This is going to be a learning experience for me, so I'm not sure that I can answer that question with any expertise at all, but I do think that things will move a little faster. Obviously, you have the best players from the best teams that are together. Probably be a little bit more time-wise like coaching in the United States, where here there's generally a day or two between practices for our players, where this will be a very tightly compressed time frame where every minute will count, and we'll have to get a lot done in a very short period of time.
What did the Giants say when they heard you should become national team coach? Did they say, "Oh no, it's no time for the club anymore"? Or did they say, "Okay, yeah, let's go"?
Well, they've been about this like they've been with everything since I've been with them. Just really great. And of course, when I was approached about this, the first thing I said is that I would not do anything that would detract from my duty to the Giants. The Giants, are at least my initial love here in Austria, and I owe them an awfully lot. So, what Armin Karic said to me is that we trust you. If you think you can budget your time to do what you need to do, then we will be very supportive, and they have been. And my job is to do just that: budget my time, first things first, and make sure that I don't neglect anything.
Major target for the Giants, maybe this year, the Euro Bowl?
Well, we've never really looked at things in terms of our goal is the Euro Bowl, or our goal is the Austrian Championship, or our goal is this. We really only have one goal. We want to be as good a football team as we can possibly be. And if we can do that week in and week out, then I like our chances. And we can accept the results wherever they are. Now, obviously, we'll be a lot happier if we win than we will if we lose, but we always try to look at ourselves and try to get as good as we can possibly get. And if we do that, I think the results can be very good.
You said before the Giants are much younger than last year. Klaus Geier, he's not here, I guess. He's not available. Right. And of course, for some reasons, Ponce de Leon is not available. Sure. So who are you, the young guys now?
Well, we have about 5 or 6 young players that have come up from our under-19 team that will add depth, and we feel like we can develop them that way. And we have a couple of transfers from other teams, and then we have some guys that have been with us in supportive roles that I think have matured a good bit that will play major roles for us this year. We will have a lot of guys that will have new roles, new situations for them this year that will be much different than they've had in the last couple of years.
One question about Sam Carter. He's the only guy not coming back. Isn't that a big loss for the Giants?
Well, Sam did a great job for us, and we would have liked to have had him back. Sam was another one of these guys that was drafted by one of these American leagues that seemed to never ever.
Is it going to happen?
None of them ever do. But the lure of the of that is awfully hard for players to overcome. Of course, we brought in Chico Cleveland that we think can do a lot of the things that Sam did. Chico's a little bit different type player, a little bit different type personality than Sam, and certainly Sam made some huge plays for us. And we just have to, we'll put it together a little bit differently. Every year's different, and the way you put it together is a little bit different every year too.
So good luck with the Giants, and good luck with the Austrian team in August, and hope we win this thing in Wolfsburg.
Well, we do too, and it's very, very important for Austrian football that we go there and do well.
We got head coach of the Rhoades, Santos Carillo. A new season is coming with a lot of new guys in the team. What will happen this year?
That's a good question. What will happen? I'm not exactly sure. We're hoping to take it week by week and do the best we can, and then we'll see what happens. So.
Changing all the input players, is it difficult to bring in the new guys?
At first it was, but I think it's kind of good. Also, you get a lot of new blood, a lot of new excitement. It's a whole different feel, and I think that in itself helped everyone out. So I think it's a different feeling from the Sparkle Raiders, a lot more energy.
You also lost 3 players from Salzburg who joined us joined you last year and 2 years ago and went back to Salzburg now. How do you compensate that?
Well, we had a couple of guys that came up from our youth program that are helping us out. But yeah, of course, missing those guys is gonna hurt a little. But I think we'll be all right. We'll be all right, without them.
Who will run behind Florian? Who will be the second running back?
Right now, there's a race. We have a couple of Austrian guys that are able to do it, and we have an import guy that can do that also too. That was the focus that I had this year in bringing in our import players, that they can do more than one thing.
Who can run? Quarterback or Matt?
No. Alex Haus, our DB.
Okay.
So, and now Matt can play some safety too.
Okay.
So we can move those guys around. Our quarterback, yeah, he's not an option quarterback. So,
okay,
but we might run some option.
I've seen a lot of things from Matt Epperson, a lot of good things. Did you already see something in practice where you say, wow, this is an extraordinary
definitely.
player?
I saw him. He impresses me almost every day. He's the guy that will dive for balls and really go 100% just in practice. So I think the four imports that we have will really put on a show for a lot of people.
Jeff Buffum was a long time in Tirol. How difficult was it for you to step in his footsteps, come over?
You know, I was here 3 years with Jeff, and I think that helped a lot. Knowing the way Jeff did things and learning from what Jeff did, really helped a lot with the transition. And we have a common bond. So it wasn't that hard as a transition, I don't think. But then again, we won't know until the first game.
So you didn't change that much from the system?
No, I wanted to keep everything pretty much the same with the offensive side of the ball. Of course, I run the defense, but looking for an offensive coordinator, I wanted the same kind of qualities, the same, almost everything. I mean, if it's not broken, why fix it?
It's even what I forgot his name. Sorry, the new offense coordinator, Iverson. He's a very experienced person.
Yeah.
How's it working with him?
It's working out good. He runs a lot of the same style that Jeff did. The terminology changed a little, but a lot of the basic stuff is still the same.
What means terminology and exactly?
Like vocabulary, like
okay.
what he calls something. It has changed, but everything else is pretty much the same.
So you said, your team said that you focused this year on the Austrian Bowl because last year
We
you
lost it.
That hurts.
It hurts a lot. Every game you lose hurts, but that was the last one we lost, so it really burns inside. And so we'll see Rhoades, first game right off the bat. So it'll be bittersweet. We'll see how it goes. They're a really good team, and hopefully we're up to the challenge.
So season starts in 1 week, 28 in Tirol, in the Tivoli Stadion. Wish you good luck and good season.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.